The bell above the door jingled softly as Emily stepped into the old bookshop. A small corner sanctuary tucked between a flower shop and a forgotten cafe on Rosewood Street. Rain clung to her coat, dripping quietly onto the welcome mat, and the scent of old paper and fresh coffee wrapped around her like a blanket. She wasn't supposed to be here. Not really. She was supposed to be across town, trying on wedding dresses with her mother and two bridesmaids. But the idea of lace and champagne and smiling for photos had suddenly felt suffocating. So she ducked out, told them she needed air, and just kept walking. She didn't expect to find the bookshop. It was the kind of place that looked like it had existed forever. With a faded green awning, a dusty window display of second-hand classics, and a crooked little sign that read, "The Evergreen Nook." Inside it was quiet, peaceful. A soft indie song played somewhere near the back. The shelves towered over her, crammed full of novels that smelled like time. "Can I help you find something?" a voice called from behind a stack of hardcovers. Emily turned, startled. A man emerged, probably early 30s, with messy dark hair and wire-frame glasses. He wore a navy cardigan with a coffee stain near the collar and looked as though he'd stepped straight out of a college poetry club. She smiled, slightly embarrassed. "No, I'm just hiding." He tilted his head. "From what?" "My wedding," she said, before realizing how that sounded. "Not the wedding, I mean. The planning, the fittings. I'm not a runaway bride or anything." "Not yet," he said with a small grin, "though I won't judge you either way." Emily laughed. "I just needed a break." "Well, you've come to the right place. People hide here all the time. From bosses, bad dates, birthday parties they didn't want to go to. And weddings. First time for that one." He smiled again, then nodded toward a cozy reading corner near the window. "Make yourself at home. Want tea?" She hesitated. "It's complimentary," he added as though reading her mind. "Strict shop policy. Books and tea go together." She gave in. "Sure. Thanks." He disappeared behind a curtain, and she wandered toward the reading nook, brushing her fingers along the spines of books she hadn't thought about in years. Anne of Green Gables, Jane Eyre, The Secret Garden. It was like stepping into a piece of her childhood. He returned a few minutes later with two steaming mugs. Hers had a chipped rim and the words "World's Okayest Reader" printed in faded gold. She took a sip. Chamomile, just how she liked it. "How did you—" "Lucky guess," he said. "Subscribe for part 2.